So, Dad, what's the squirrel count at?
The squirrel count is now at 33. Probably would be a lot higher, except for your last visit home.
Why?
When I was on about like number 21 or 22 and caught a squirrel while I was gone in my live trap. And you let it go.
But he looked so sad.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. But you got to understand, I got nothing against squirrels. I don't hurt squirrels. They can chew through my $90 electric cord. They can eat through my Rubbermaid bird seed holder and eat all my bird seed. But still, I do them no harm. I relocate them to Happy Acres out in South Kansas City. Catch them in a live trap. But...
All right, fine. So I let go one squirrel. It's not like he went and told his friends.
Okay, well, okay. So let me give you some statistics.
Okay.
I was on about 22 squirrels when that happened. And catching them left and right, all of a sudden I wasn't catching squirrels anymore. And the reason is, you keep saying, oh, they're not that smart. They're some of the smartest little bastards you'll ever run into.
It's not true. It's a squirrel.
Look, ever since you let that squirrel go, he told all his friends.
No, he didn't.
He told all his friends, stay away from that trap. And I've had a heck of a time catching like 10 or 11 more squirrels ever since then. And to prove my point, I went out one morning to check my live trap. And I'm walking out to it. I'm about 5 feet away from it. And a tomato falls down, hits the ground next to my foot, splatters up against my brand new tennis shoe, and I look up and there's the squirrel going. And you can't tell me that's not that bastard you let go, and he's got a thing for me. And it was a tomato from my garden.
I highly doubt that was the same squirrel.
So there's your squirrel count for you.
Are you suggesting that perhaps that squirrel I released is now coordinating an assault, a tomato assault on you?
Very well could be. I'm just glad that the tomatoes are giving out finally. It's just coming on fall. Otherwise, I might have to wear a pith helmet out under these trees.
So wait, so what's the final squirrel count?
The squirrel count is now at 33.
Okay, so fine. You've got, what, 11 more?
11 more, but I was catching them at a much higher rate before you let that dirty rascal go.
Have the squirrels caused you any disturbances since said releasing event?
They cause disturbance every day. If they're not chuckling their cockeyed heads off about something, or Merlin walks out there and they're jabbering their cockeyed heads off, they're digging holes in our yard, burying their damn acorns. Or they're stealing, again, more tomatoes out of my garden. And let's see, and the little begonia biting bastards jump in our potted plants and dig them up for no reason whatsoever. There's nothing nutritional about them. They just eat them. They just dig them up, tear them up. And that is revengeful.
That is. No, they sound like they're very destructive and also very intelligent.
They are destructive and intelligent. And again, with all that said, with all the damage they've done, I'm not maiming them. I'm not shooting them with my goose gun as much as I'd want to. Catching them live, taking them out to Happy Acres. And by the way, my only reward in all this is when I take them out to Happy Acres at 191st and Flum, out in that little stretch of woods, and I open up that gate, those little bastards jump out of there like Secretariat in the Belmont. And I think they keep running till they hit the Lynn County line.